So yesterday, 7th graders, we talked about finding percents, or finding amounts, and using a percent model to help us figure out what is the part and what is the whole, what is the percent out of 100. Today we're going to work on more problem-solving questions when we're dealing with percents. All right? Remember, percents are the amount out of 100. And we're going to look at questions like, what is 40% of 70? Okay? What is 40% of 70? So they give us, on the model, you could write, since it says out of 70, that tells us that that's the whole. And 40% is out of 100. So we can set up a proportion like this. 40%, 40 out of 100 equals the part n out of 70, right? Now, one of the ways to look at this also is to remember that the part is equal to the percent times the whole. The part will always equal the percent times the whole. So, in other words, if you needed to find 90% of something, you could change the 90%, or like this 40%. If you needed to find 40% of 70, like in this one, you could change 40% to the decimal form and multiply it by the whole. Okay? When you multiply 0.4 times 70, you're finding 40%. These two are the same number, but one is in percent form and one is in decimal form. Okay? But we can also use the proportion method, which is what we've been doing. All right, does everybody have this copy? Not yet? All right, I'm going to tell you about one other word then that you're going to encounter in this one, and that is commission. Commission. Commission is an amount, a lot of times it's amount of money. It's kind of like bonus money. It's an amount that people make based on the total. Of the total. So it's kind of like a percent. Commission might be given to somebody that's in sales. If they sell a certain amount of money, or a certain dollar amount, let's say they sell $1 million worth of houses in a year, which is, if most houses are about $250,000, how many houses is that? 4 houses. Okay? But if they make 30%, which is a lot, or if they made 15% on those sales, what's 15% of $1 million? $150,000. Okay? So that 15% could be considered commission. Commission. We're going to look at some commission problems. So, let's start with number 18 on page 326. Page 326, number 18. It says, a sports agent makes 16% commission on an athlete's signing bonus. Now, if the bonus is $26,000, then they're probably not the number one pick. No, maybe for a minor league baseball player, Somebody might sign for $26,000, right? What's 16% commission on a $26,000 signing bonus? So remember, commission is percent, 16% of $26,000. How would you find that? Well, instead of 40%, change that to 16%. And instead of 70, change that to $26,000. Put that on a model. What is the part and what is the whole? What is given in this one? 16%. Right? So we can put that here. Out of 100%. What else is given? What is 16%? That's what we're trying to find. Out of, it says, out of 70, 26,000. Okay? So it says, what is the commission on $26,000 signing bonus? Now, set up the proportion and solve it. Or, use this. Change 16% to a decimal. What is the decimal of 16%? Okay. 0.16. 16 hundredths. Times the whole. Times 26,000.
Do we still need to use bar thing?
What is that? What is it?
4,000.
Yeah, 4,000. Oops, let me write that up here. $4,100. Okay. So that's what commission is about. Finding the percent, finding a small amount out of the total. And we're going to practice those for tomorrow. All right?